Namaste Friends. Welcome to Yoga Bliss with Shelly, and I'm Shelly. Today's practice is yoga for the neck. There's a lot happening in these necks. They hold us up all day long. Sometimes we twist them and contort them, and we get nerve damage and have wacky things happening. So today, let us dedicate this practice to yoga for the neck. For the comfort of your joints, I always offer props, so bring yourself a cozy couch blanket and a pillow because props are always our friends. They don't make you weak or less of a yogi. They just make you more prepared and allowing us to do the poses a little bit deeper. Unroll the mat, unpeel the edges, and together let us do this. Welcome, friends. If you have hard floors, grab yourself that couch blanket and lay it on down. And I would also recommend a pillow here. So we're going to start our first pose from a laying down, more of an open-hearted pose. So depending on where you are in your neck, if you are having a severe neck injury, I would say consult a medical professional that you highly trust before you try whacking out your neck. And if you're feeling like you're in a good place, then let's rock this out together. So you can begin in it just laying on the spine, flat on the earth, or you can grab a pillow and allow yourself to slowly rest each vertebrae onto the earth, and your neck is going to hang in. There's going to be a little bit of space here. So you can allow the legs to lay long. You can bend here at the knees and allow the knees to rest in. You can do a Baddha Konasana, a butterfly. This is Jackie walking by and the Joyo. And allowing yourself to, in this open-hearted fish, this Matsi Andrasana, this supported fish, bringing the awareness to your throat here. And together, allow us to deepen into a Ujjayi pranayama, which is also known as the ocean breath. So if you have a stuffy nose and having some seasonal allergies, you can breathe through the mouth or breathe through the nose into that upper chest area to the clavicle region. It's like if you can envision your torso is this glass of water and you can divide it into thirds. So like your belly is the bottom half, the heart is the middle, and the upper chest is the upper third. So bringing that breath into the upper chest and allowing the jaw to melt away, to make an audible, soothing sound. This breath is also known as the ocean breath. If you can get into it fluidly enough and flow with it, it can sound like a conch shell resting in your ear. It can sound like an ocean wave, and I like to bring in that visualization, so like a wave coming in and letting the wave crash out. And if you need to, you can bring your hands to that upper chest and allowing that breath to anchor you in here as you bring that breath into the throat area. Almost like you're fogging up a glass on a hot, steamy, or on a cold day and steaming it up. I have little pitter-pattery feet. Always chill. It's fine. Allowing that heart just to melt. And spiraling around your neck and just noticing how it's feeling here, my friends. Excellent work. Slowly rolling to a side, and if you were flat on the earth, that's fine. If you were up on that pillow, just allow that pillow to rest, and from the core, just allowing that navel to hug in, hugging in towards, knitting towards the ribs, allowing the feet to press into the mat, and melting the knees together, and bringing the head to the right. And just feeling what it feels like in that neck just allowing an expansiveness and a compression in one side of the neck. If your neck is feeling super wackety, only turn it to what feels good for you, knowing that yoga as this practice is not a one size fits all. It is a unique to you. You're doing your best not to connect to the screen and allowing yourself just to hear the words and go within your heart here as you breathe that breath that comes into that ujjayi breath in that upper chest. And letting it go, meeting it center with that nose pointed up towards the ceiling. Exhale, turning to the left side and noticing what it feels like in the neck, and knowing that maybe one side will feel different than the other. Bringing in that ujjayi ocean breath into that upper chest, letting it go. Meeting at center, exhaling legs long. Inhaling arms long, making your body this long column, this vertical line up and down. And bringing that breath in, that oceany breath. Letting it flow out. And if this breath is not resonating with you, use a breath that is driving with your body. And really feel that expansiveness in the body if you can. Exhaling long, feeling what it feels like in that neck as you expand all of those vertebrae, especially that cervical vertebrae, which is those vertebrae up towards our neck area. And slowly from the core, bringing one knee into the chest, opposite knee into the chest, rolling and massaging that lower back onto the earth, my friends. Excellent work here. Inhale, raising up and feeling what it feels like in that neck as you compress that body here at this roly-poly. Exhale it down. Inhale to rise. From that core, exhale to sink. And really, here we have this innate response to like tuck and crunch. If you can imagine a grapefruit or very large softball, and like you're holding space and you're creating this expansiveness, so when you come in, it's not as like much of a crunch, it's this expanded, spacious coming up. Excellent work, my friends, from here. Awesome work. So allow yourself just to roll to one side. And then from here, we're going to kickstand up. If this doesn't work for you, I've had fellow yogi friends with spinal injuries. And if you can't roll from your side, allow yourself to get up however you can. And from here, my friends, we're going to grab that blanket. So especially if you have hardwood floors, I recommend using that blanket and allowing that blanket to come under the knees. So from here, tuning into the knees and the ankles and what it's feeling like in the body. And we're going to zip up from the core, mindfully hugging, knitting a big old length of energy in from the sit bones up high to the sky, and tuning into that neck from the nose. We're together drawing a small size circle. We're going to slowly spiral that circle in one direction, so going counterclockwise. So counterclockwise is to the left, and clockwise is to the right. Sometimes when we're doing something, our mind shifts us and tricks us. You can bring the hands to the back of the neck for a little extra support. I know I have this huge pinch in my neck. I actually did a practice this morning, and I really pinched my neck, and it's really bugging me. It's because there are these moments, right, when we're doing things and we're not being as mindful. We're just like falling into poses. So meeting me back at neutral at center and reversing in the opposite direction. So I'm going clockwise, which is to the right. If you were going one direction, go the opposite. And you can carefully aid yourself. I know I'm having a little pain in my neck. If you are in my same boat, you might be. That's why you might be in this class together. Doing like a typewriter typing motion onto the neck, spiraling that circle larger and larger, and just feeling what that feels like in that vertebrae as you go from side to back to side to forward, and just noticing where it's feeling. And in the neck, just bringing love and compassion into that. I know often a lot of our minds like to rush to, oh my gosh, there's something wrong with me, I'm dying, something bad's happening, and it's just knowing that our bodies are these incredible healing. And just tick-tocking from right to left, like a pendulum, allowing it to swing side to side, and feeling that neck. Awesome work, my friends. From here, really being mindful, bringing the hands to the top of the head, feeling that flat spot. Where's your flat spot? And sometimes our mind gets away with us. If you don't feel a flat spot, it's okay. It's more of, you can reach from the back of the head and feeling to the middle. So this next pose we're coming into from the core, you can watch if you haven't, it's going to be a rabbit's pose. And the weight is going to be at the center. So from the center, exhale, we're diving forward. You can reach back towards the heels. If your neck is feeling pretty contorted, I recommend lengthening those arms long ahead of you. Exhaling, the head is not even going to be setting on the mat. You're just coming in for this gentle inversion here. If you're feeling like it, you can reach back and allow that flat spot of the head to come to the mat. Just being mindful that you're not crunching the vertebrae together. The weight is in the body. So doing your best to align hips over the knees. From here, my friends, you can again lengthen those arms long. That's what feels best for me. Joy comes in. He says, hello, friends. He says, I would like a little scratch on my neck. And breathing that ujjayi breath, or a breath that resonates with you, into the back of the neck. And exhaling it out. Just taking a moment here to peek in this gentle inversion. And sometimes in life, we have to change our perspective. And flipping upside down for me is such this metaphor of life where we can really flip our perspective if we change the way that we're looking at things. Just seeing the space around you, everything in this different perspective. Awesome work, my friends. From the core, inhale, raising it up. Hugging that spine, that navel towards the spine. Inhale, raising those arms up high to the sky, bringing palms, kissing palms to Anjane Mudra. And from here, my friends, you can stay up, or if you would like to, you can post up on those hind feet, and you can sink the sit bones back all the way to the heels. You can also rest the tops of the feet down onto the earth, bringing big toes, kissing big toes, and you can rest the sit bones into that little Nestle crook. You can crisscross applesauce those toes together and sink back. Also know that props can be your buddy here, and you can prop it out and sit back if this is what feels good for you. Coming into a robin's breath as together from the core, we're gonna exhale, diving the hands forward. Inhale, opening those wings, those shoulders that are connected to that neck up wide, and taking a little free expression here. So getting a little creative in your movement, bringing that breath in. This breath where you can just sigh it out. It's almost like you can do a mixture between that lion's breath where you, and that ujjayi, that ooshini breath. Coming back to center, exhale, diving forward, feeling the roundness in the spine and that upper neck. Inhale, coming back to neutral, and just feeling what it's feeling like in that neck. So maybe taking a moment to allow the neck to rest towards one shoulder to the left shoulder, ear to the shoulder, and gently giving yourself a little nod, a little yes, a little no on that side. Inhaling to center, allowing it to the opposite side. This is my side that's feeling funkity, munkety chicken sandwiches. And giving yourself a little compassion in that neck for that tightness. Breathing in some love for that tension. Ooh, lots of tension there. Coming back to center. And exhaling those arms wide. And from the core, exhaling down towards the earth, coming back in towards that rabbit's pose, right? That head melts towards the earth. The arms can be here long in front of you, which is what's rocking out for me, feeling good for me. And allowing yourself to pause here, feeling that in the shoulders and that expansiveness, and trying your best to move the shoulders away from the ears, melting into that breath. flipping that perspective. Awesome work, friends. From the core, hugging up towards the spine. Inhale, bringing the hands underneath of the shoulders. So as the hands are underneath the shoulders, opening up this wide open starfish hand and taking a moment to just wag out the tail, shaking the head a little no, a little yes. And again, drawing those spirals. So noticing how it feels from being in that raised up position and now in this tabletop position, drawing that navel towards the spine and feeling what that feels like in that neck. Drawing those circles in one direction. So it's just a spiral. So your nose is starting in the center and you're growing that spiral in one direction until you cannot spiral anymore. Getting it big, 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 all the way big, meeting back at the center and reversing that spiral in the opposite direction, friends. Awesome work, giving love to that neck. When we bring energy to a space, it's exactly as the saying, where your attention goes, energy flows, and we can allow more healing and love to that space. It's good work. From the navel, exhale, sinking the navel towards the earth, belly button towards the earth, raising the chin and the tail up high to the sky. Again, tuning into the neck. How is it feeling? If that is not working out for you to look up, then just look where you can look. So taking this cow, allowing that exhale to flow long and lengthen. From the center, inhale, raising up, curving the spine, bringing the chin towards the tail, and noticing that shift in that curvature of the spine, that curvature of the cerebral spine up high, and just feeling without judgment, breathing in love and healing into your neck. Breathing that love and healing out. Excellent work. Taking 4 of these at your own pace. So if you want to go faster, if that feels good for you, bringing those awareness still as though you have a gentle micro bend into the elbows, drawing the bends at the elbows towards that short edge of the mat, opening up that wide open starfish hand, and still tuning into those feet. If you want, you can lift up the feet and give them a little playfulness. Take a free expression if that's what feels good for you. Awesome work. Using that pranayama, that breath and that life force to move it, move some energy, move it on out. Finishing up your last cow and cat variation. Awesome work, friends. You've got this. Awesome. From here, meeting me, turning your body towards the long edge of your mat. So you're going to be facing the screen. However, you do not need to look up at the screen. I love that. Exhaling that right leg long. And doing your best here, tuning in to that alignment in the knee and wherever you are in your knee. So if you need a more really bendy bend, if your leg's just like really restricted, the hamstring and the hip today, that's okay. Every day is a new day. Yoga does not always look the same. Friends, from here, aligning the hip over the knee, tuning into that back foot. You can peek under, you can peek around, okay. Posting up high, or you can lengthen that foot on the top of the foot down to the earth. Walking the hands to the left side of the mat. The left hand roots wide open starfish hand below the shoulder. Inhale from the center, from that core. You can also take a fist, which is just putting a fist into the earth. Gentle bend to the elbow. Inhale, raising that body, creating this diagonal line of energy and tuning into that neck here. And if you would like, you can bend the elbow and make a triangle here. You can inhale, raise it up. Exhale, looking down towards the mat. With the next inhale, just taking slow little dials as you can come up. And whatever your neck allows, you can slowly dial. If your neck will allow you to look all the way up, if that is not feeling good for you, dial down, click down. As you're still engaged to the core, coming into the glutes, squeezing the booty muscles and the hamstrings as you gaze down and maybe dialing up. Again, if that's what feels good for you into your neck. From the center, from the core of your being, my friends, Inhale, corseting that core strength, and coming up here for this cross gate variation. So tuning into the alignment of your body and what it's feeling like when you become aligned and when you're at a diagonal angle. Exhaling the right arm down the leg, or inhaling it to come up to the back, and you can give yourself a gentle bind. Inhale to raise that left arm up high to the sky, cross gate. It's like we're opening this door, and you can practice this little hinge to center. Exhale, you can look down to that right foot. Inhale, if you can look up to the left. Exhale, gentle motions. Like these tiny isolated movements. Inhale to raise. So it's just as gentle. And if you want to, you can feel a little transition if you want to move that front body forward. Or you can stay here and just be in a little stillness, staticness. If you would like, you can come down and give a little rub, so like a little typewriter on the neck where you're feeling that tension. Closing the eyes, breathing in love for your heart, breathing in love for your neck. Our neck is attached to our throat chakra, so it's like this space where we speak our truth. That's where that blue color of the rainbow comes from. Exhaling from here, my friends, bringing both hands, inhale, raising up high, wherever you are in your body. If it's a cactus, you could bring the hands cactus out, cactus up high to the sky. Exhale, sinking forward, bringing palms of the hands down to the earth, removing any wrinkles from your neck, and feeling what this feels like here now. We're going to do some cow and cat. So inhale to raise, coming into that neck, and maybe the neck wants to sway a little bit in this cat. So as you arch the spine, bringing the chin towards the tail, feel what it feels like in that neck. And this is a great way to create some expansiveness in that top cervical vertebrae here, allowing some of those nerves and the muscles in the neck to loosen a little bit. And just being mindful if you're feeling tension or tight, and doing your best to hold the intention to relax that neck, melt that neck, heal that neck. Dropping the navel towards the earth. Inhale, raising the chin up high to the sky, or it might not, you might not be there. Your neck might be like, oh, no, thank you. Or if it's feeling it, yeah, rock it out, bring that tail up. Inhale to raise. Exhale to sink. Awesome work, my friends. Bringing both of the knees, kissing both of the knees. And for me, I'm gonna bring my blankie over and protecting my knee joints. If you are in that same boat, protect those knee joints. Now rooting, the root of the posture is going to be in that right knee. You can lengthen the foot long behind you or post it up. Exhaling that left leg long, rooting the four corners of the feet. In yoga, four corners. It's two in the front, two in the heel. I know this can almost seem like an oxymoron because, oh my gosh, our foot, it feels like it naturally is gonna lift off the earth, doing your best to glue it down. In yoga, always keeping a micro bend to the knees. Awesome work. From the core, walking the right hand towards the right side of the mat, the short edge of the mat. Option to create a wide open starfish hand with a gentle bend to the elbow, or you can knuckle up. That's just making a fist and stacking over, whatever is feeling best for you. Making a fist for me often makes me tense, so I'm gonna do my best to open up. So zipping up from the core, bringing the awareness into the hip, into the shoulder as you open it up, and checking in with that neck. Ooh, how's it feeling? Maybe taking a little moment to just let it kind of freely dangle with that mindful awareness into the neck. From here, option 2, bend at the elbow. You can bend at the elbow or inhale, powering through. You can create this long diagonal angle. You can inhale that arm up high, whatever is feeling best for you. Maybe you need to give yourself a little massage. Bring that energy and that awareness into the neck here. Bringing a breath into the expanded side, ribs. Exhaling through the compressed body. Feel this compression here in that right body, expansiveness in the left body. From the core, from that center, hugging everything together. Imagine like there's a belt or a corset, and you're going to bring that body up. So doing your best to stack and align. And you might feel a shift. Maybe that left foot is pushing you towards that short edge of the mat. And doing your best to align the knee over the hip over the knee, turning into that hind foot. From here, you can have the option to slide that arm down, or do a soft bind. Inhale, opposite side, and you can just do a little open. You can pretend like you're opening a door. It's like open, close. Feeling that in the neck again. So returning to your neck. If you want to peek down to the corner of the mat, and slowly, like you're dialing in, raising up to that hand, dialing back down. Awesome work, my friends. Inhale, raising that up. Exhale, coming down. Good job, my friends. Inhale, turning to that right side of the mat. Exhale to the left. Maybe back at center. Inhale, raising both arms if they need to be in this more stick 'em up cactus, or you can bring them in front of you. Inhale to raise up if it's feeling funky on one of those sides of the neck, not net. Do what feels good from you. From the core, hinging the heart down to the earth, releasing wide open starfish hands. And from here, you know the drill. Inhale to raise that spine up like a beautiful cat, stretching in the sun. Feeling what it feels like in that neck. And here in this moment, allowing that neck to maybe carve some figure eights. So slowly, bring that Ujjayi breath back in. Sighing it out. Awesome work, friends. Going the opposite direction, which can be kind of tricky. A figure eight backwards, it's like, woo! Or that infinity symbol. That symbol that never ends, the infiniteness of the entire universe. Exhale, dropping, melting that navel towards the earth. Bringing the chin up, the neck up. If the neck is not feeling that, that's okay. Bringing the neck where it feels the best. Taking 3 of these at your own pace. Good job, friends. Bringing love into the neck. Bringing compassion into that throat space, that throat chakra. The vibration of those vocal cords. Awesome work, my friends. From here, waggling out the tail, bringing both of the knees, kissing both of the knees, and slowly coming to the sit bones, and bringing the feet around the front body, my friends. So if you have that blankie, you can bring that behind you and put it under your city glutey booty bones, or you can also use your pillow. So I recommend whatever rocks for you. So coming into a Baddha Konasana, the butterfly, soles of the feet, kissing soles of the feet. And knowing that this looks different for everyone. So if your hamstrings are super tight and your bend is way up here, test out the waters and dive the tippity toes away from you, even if they're slipping off of the mat. And feel what feels best for you. You can reach towards the ankle, come in as you melt the heart here, or bringing in towards the pelvic wall and towards the sit bones, and flapping those wings and coming with the hands up to that neck and bringing a little love here. Ooh, if it's feeling tender, oh my goodness, and just bringing a little love and bringing that mantra of relax. I am relaxed. I am relaxed. I am healing. I am healing. Our body has this innate ability to heal, right? It's like you get a cut, put a Band-Aid on it for a few days, and then take the Band-Aid off, and your body has created its own natural Band-Aid, a scab, and then maybe within a week or 2, it's completely healed and gone. Maybe it takes 3 weeks if it's a deeper wound. Our body does have this innate response to heal when we allow relaxation and love and treat ourselves kindly. Awesome work, my friends. Ooh, however that neck is feeling. And from here, bringing the hands in kind of that Anjali Mudra prayer and allowing the thumbs to come under the chin. As the thumbs come under the chin, inhale, just gently raising up And giving a little helpful stretch here as you breathe a breath in. Let it melt away. Like the ocean breath, bringing that breath in. Letting it melt. And you can gently help. You can use the thumbs and tilting to that left side. You can also bring that left hand and just gently give yourself a little love. Maybe you want a little support on both sides. You can support the head like a kickstand on that left side with the right up here. Bring that Ujjayi breath in. Good job. And spiraling forward and slowly bringing that neck forward. And it's up to you. You can bring a hand to the back of the head and give yourself a little, it's gentle. It's not a pulling. It's just being mindful and loving. You can bring a hand underneath of the chin to support that chin here. Giving a little love and attention as you bring that Ujjayi, that oceany breath in. Hearing it a little louder. Inhaling to center. How's it feeling? If it's feeling a little tight, I know mine's feeling a little bit tight. So coming to that right side and knowing that you might not be able to do this all the way on one side. And if you need to just meet here and hold at the jaw, because my side, it's my left, my right, your left is feeling real tight. You can create that kickstand and use the opposite hand to bend a little bit here. Maybe you can peek up. I have this beautiful, huge rectangular picture window and I can see the blue sky and the fluffy clouds. There's spaces that are white and yellow, baby chick yellow. Some are foaming through and the clouds just gently moving. Allowing yourself to show up and be present in the moment. Present in that breath. Present in the body. Present with the pain. Awesome work, my friends. Inhaling, meeting me at center. Crisscross applesaucing, or meeting me in your favorite Sukhasana, that easy pose. Inhale, raising the shoulders up towards the ears, and allowing them to melt away. As you melt away, envisioning pinching a pencil at the back of the heart, the back of the shoulders, yes, back of the heart, opening up the front of the heart. Inhale, raising up. Exhale, sinking it out. Feeling what it feels like in that neck. And maybe a big sigh of relief as this practice is coming to an end. So much love into the body. Inhale, meeting me at center. Coming in opposite direction, so coming forward as you compress that front body, expand the back body. Inhale, raising up, really feeling that movement shift, that creation of energy in the front and the back of the body, my friends. Awesome work. One more big breath. Exhale, bringing palms, kissing palms, creating a little friction here, like it's a cold day, even though here it's getting hot in Colorado. It's summertime is rare in there. Everything is budding, not budding, it is blossomed and beautiful. So creating a little bit of friction, rubbing it around, and slowly, if you can, bringing the hands just to the back of the neck where the shoulders meet the neck, and breathing in a breath of love into your neck, and breathing love out for your neck. Taking a moment to give that energy and that love to that neck who does so much. Breathing it out. Breathing gratitude in for all the muscles and the nerves and all of the vertebrae, all the skin, all the things, and breathing love into that space. Breathing it out. One more beautiful breath of gratitude spiraling around your whole body. Exhaling it out as we slowly melt the hands, palms, kissing palms in front of that neck. And the love and the light and the awesomeness within me honors and acknowledges it within you. And gently bowing, humbly tucking the chin forward. Namaste, friends. I love you so much. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you for practicing with me.